So another Buddhist teaching story that I think is Theravada, is I think is very early Buddhism, is the story of a man who wakes up at night in his hut, and he looks over and he thinks he sees a snake, and he freaks out and he runs out of the hut. He doesn't want to deal with the snake. The snake's going to bite me. He runs out of the hut, and he spends the whole night, out in the forest in the cold. Um, and in the morning the sun comes up and he comes back in. He's like looking around and he sees that it was a rope. It wasn't a snake. It was a rope. And he's like, oh my God, I got all scared. I got all scared about this rope. Now, I think you can take that story to mean, oh, when you have a better understanding, if only I knew, if only I had the knowledge that this snake was a rope, if only I was smart enough, then I wouldn't be afraid of it, you
Hmm.
know? And we sort of see ourselves in that story, we see ourselves as, oh, one day I will be smart enough and I will understand these things.
Hmm.
And I think for me, what that story points to is sort of the reverse, that a lot of the things I am terrified of right now, a lot of the things that drive my behavior and that I believe to be true are not what I think them to be. And so it's not a question of obtaining the learning the right answer, learning to memorize, oh, it's a rope, it's not a snake, learning like in that sense, it's unlearning. It's like, oh, this self that I feel all of this anger when someone corrects me. I feel this strong discomfort in my system. Why is that? Do I need to learn what do like do I need to learn some fact? And then I'll have the right fact and then no one will contradict me. But if you can look at like the thing that is feeling offended, like what is that? Where is the pain? What is it that's threatened? Eventually you can sort of unlearn to identify with the knowledge that's being critiqued. So somebody could watch this podcast and say, I'm full of shit. And I'd probably be kind of bothered by that because I value my perspective. I developed it over time. But to the extent that that upsets me, shows that I've decided that this understanding is somehow me. I've identified with it. It's somehow me. It's somehow, if the thing is threatened, then I am threatened. My life is threatened. My continuity is threatened. And I respond to it from the place of, you're threatening my life. I have the
Hmm.
emotional response of, how dare you? How
Hmm.
dare you question me? How dare you call me wrong? Because I've invested so much of my time into this perspective. It must be true. Otherwise, my life has no meaning.
Hmm.
There, that's not real. That's to be afraid of a rope as a snake. That's to take some random information that I've managed to gather and to turn it into the truth, um, and to have to defend it. But I don't reach that by anything other than investigating what's already going on and shedding everything that I hold to be true rather than developing further philosophies.
Hmm.